Hey there guys, this is Keep It Real Blabs. Welcome and welcome back. This we're gonna be doing this a day later, but we're getting it done, all right? So I'm recording this on Sunday and was it yet? I think it was yesterday that this came up, but I looked at it and I was like, do I really wanna stop my schoolwork to do this? Not really, because she is not that important. I mean, this is important to me, don't get me wrong, but schoolwork comes first. So, yeah, so we're gonna be doing cook with me and eat with me what I ate today, episode 1. I hate it already. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys are having had a wonderful weekend or have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those good things. Let me know what you guys thought about whatever we're gonna talk about today. And yeah, today we're having the spring edition grapefruit and blossom Red Bull, sugar free. Anyways, all right. Breathe in patience. Breathe out anger. I'm stupid, I know. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna be showing.
All right. Starting off, wonderful eyebrows, girl. I mean, I'm not great at my eyebrows either, but what the hell? It's like it looks as if she closed her eyes to do this. All right, let's check if it's doing okay. Let's put a little bit louder. Hope this is gonna be a good balance. But yeah, she looks dirty. She looks dirty. Is that eyeshadow? You know what? Let me just start the freaking video, right?
Showing you every single thing that I eat today, every single thing that I drink.
Wait, is that eyeshadow or is that just her Uncle Fester coloration? Discoloration. Doesn't she look weird? It it's almost like a mottled gray. Like corpse like.
I am on a no diet, and I
No shit, girl. Yeah, you look it.
just want to go into every meal thinking about what I'm eating. Am I gonna be perfect? No. I absolutely don't expect perfection because I have been doing this my whole life. Whenever I try to be
Well,
perfect,
the thing is that Amber, not only do you not try to be even well at something, you don't even give it 10% of what you actually can. And that's sad. You're 34 years old. I am how old am I? How much older am I? 6 years older than her. Um, at 34, true, my borderline, my personality disorder. Actually, it's not something that I ever talk about or actually even think about on a daily basis or even a weekly basis because it's just not important like that. When you place so much importance on something, it's like it's like when you think of a number, right? You're focusing on one number. You end up seeing that number everywhere you go, right? Or like you think of, oh, yellow cars. You go out and it's like you just start seeing a whole bunch of yellow cars. It's the same. I think it's pretty much to me. It's like the same thing with borderline personality disorder or like any sort of bad habit or bad. I don't even. Is it even bad habits? I mean, it goes way beyond bad habits. But it's like once you think about that thing constantly over and over, like you go to sleep thinking about it, you wake up thinking about it, that's your whole life. You're gonna end up seeing bits and pieces of whatever it is. If you get angry about something, you'll be like, oh my god, it has to be my BPD. Or if someone says something and you feel hurt, oh my god, it has to be my BPD. It can't just simply be that you're human and you're bound to feel these things. um Also, by the way, I caught a really great video from a therapist. I think his channel is Therapist Today or Therapy Today, like it's a capital T-O and then day. He did a really great video on her. And I don't know if I don't think she's gonna be talking about BPD now, but I did want to talk about it now because eventually she will talk about it. Let's be real. And I don't want to forget it. But one of the I did write some notes from it, because even though he doesn't fully know what Amber has done and stuff like that, like what he had to say was very informative and intelligently said. So okay, one of the things is that he said that if she does come in like with a prior diagnosis of BPD, then remember when she let me start it again. Remember back in the day when she went to her first appointment with a therapist, and she said that she had, in that single appointment, she had been diagnosed with PTSD. Um, I was gonna say OCPD. OCPD. No, yeah, right. OCD. OCD. I think OCPD is something like has to do with the chest or something. But anyway, she had, not only did she have bipolar, she had OCD, OCDP, obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Um, what was the other thing? Someone had written ESMR, but yeah. No, there was something else. PTSD. It was a whole bunch of stuff, right? And he hadn't known about that. Like the therapist that made the video hadn't realized that. But is the thing is that he was wondering, like, if she actually came to this new therapist and she came in supposedly with the diagnosis, that's not something that they would just diagnose you with like first day. um it's like, because the thing is that he said if that diagnosis is, if this is correct, then that diagnosis was made very quickly on part of the the therapist, because the features of personality disorder is one that is like that's a last resort diagnosis, to like to put disorder, personality disorder after anything would be like a last resort kind of thing, because of the simple fact that many of those symptoms are characteristics of other diagnoses and things that are much more temporary. I'm sorry, and I'm looking down. I'm barely able to read my own handwriting. They are more temporary and are explained more contextually, as in it could be things that are going happen to be going on in your life during that time. And he also did say a lot about being a teenager, that when like the remember all the borderline personality disorders things that she said, that she was like a 9 or 10 for everything, all the criterias. um she was saying that it that unfortunately things like that, those types of feelings really do come in hand for many teenagers, because simple fact, you're growing, you are going to be experiencing a lot of things. We are going through so many hormonal changes and growing up, having to deal with even more responsibility, more stuff that it's like going from child to adult. So yeah, a lot of things, you unfortunately, that is part of growing up, right? um, and also, the thing is that a personality disorder is something that will be persistent across multiple environments, throughout across long periods of time. So if she were to come in saying, okay, so I was diagnosed with, um, I have borderline personality disorder, so that's how you should treat me as such. It's just, the thing is that they will want real life examples, and they will want to see you a lot more. And like I have said before ad nauseum already, that I did not hear borderline personality disorder told to me until at least 8 or 7, no, 7 to 8 years of continuous therapy. And because I had started when I was very young, I think around 10 or 11, I'm not really sure. I had gotten, like, I was told around 9 that I could, they spoke to my mom and said that they were kind of worried that I was like, I had like, it looked like I was suppressed a lot. But I didn't go into therapy until I think I was around 11. And by the time I turned 13 and a half, we had stopped because I was starting to feel a lot better. And I just, I felt like, I feel good. I was going to a different school. I had to go to an alternative, was it middle school for the last year, and I was thriving in that environment, and I didn't feel like I had to go anymore. My mom wanted to give me some, some autonomy, and she was like, look, if you feel like you can, like you're feeling a lot better, we will stop, but don't be afraid to let me know when you're starting to feel a bit different again, and we will talk about it, and if you need help again, we'll get you help. So I didn't go back into therapy until I was about 16, around there, a little 16, 17. And then when I heard, I didn't hear BPD at all until I was in my early 20s. So they had to see me for a really long time, see me across, how I acted in every facet of my life. And that's when the personality disorder is like brought up, and it's like, okay, this is something that's just, it's there. It's not just because of what's going on around me or something. This is how I deal with things. And that's when I was told to go into DBT, and I did a lot of DBT. Anyways, long rant over. Guys should check that video out. I think it's therapy today, and it's a really good one. So anyways, let's get into this.
It actually sabotages me. So my goal is, if I crave something,
I even forgot what she said. Oh yeah, the no diet and blah blah. It sabotages her, but then again, if she thinks about something, um and she starts it, like she already thinks it's gonna be sabotaged. Just her thinking that she has to do something is sabotaging enough for her. Let's be so freaking for real right now.
eat it, which I actually learned in outpatient when I was doing outpatient. They said, do not deprive yourself of the cravings, because that is what leads to like unhealthy habits. I'm also trying to just like get more.
I understand about not depriving your cravings so that you won't have a worse like binge, like some sort of binge thing later, but she was weighing around 550 at that point. Yeah, girl, I think you got to tell yourself no. You've eaten enough food for a really, really long time. Um, and the thing is that it's not that she just has a little bit, right? She can't have a craving for chocolate, have a couple squares of chocolate, even four. Let me even give her 4 squares of chocolate. She's gotta know she's gonna freaking eat it until she's nauseous. And when she's nauseous, guess what? She's gonna just go find some chips to eat. So
Water in my body and more fruits and more vegetables. Mainly vegetables. I mean, I do like a fruit, but I don't think I even have any. I'm definitely trying to get more vegetables in my diet for sure. And I am allowing myself to order from Uber 3 times a week, because usually,
yeah, the last video I said, you know what, I can get behind that. And still, it's it's stupid. Um it's ridiculous, but we're talking about Amber, so sometimes you got to give the girl a pass, so, and hope that she gets better in some way.
it's upwards to like twice a day, so that can be like 14 times a week. That's just an example of like the moderation that I'm trying to live in. I have to be moderate or I will fail. So is today going to be one of the days that I order takeout? I really don't know, but if I do order, obviously you'll see that. If I cook, you'll see that. All right, you guys, I'm about to make my first meal. Starting off, I'm gonna cut one of these.
I don't know, maybe plan to not have a takeout day. I mean, can she freaking do anything like an adult? Or it has to be up in the air so that she can trick herself into like, oh, I might have a good day today. It's just, whatever. She's tiring.
Chorizo.
Wait, how many freaking,
Chorizo sausage.
I'm trying to see.
Starting off.
Sodium. Oh my God. One link has 660 milligrams of sodium. That's gonna go straight into her lymphedema, lipedema, all the demas. And then she's gonna be crying, oh, but you guys gotta remember, I'm also weighing the fluid. Bitch, you eat this shit. Yeah, of course. But no, she knows better.
I'm gonna cut one of these chorizo thingies. Chorizo sausage. I love chorizo. It's so good.
You love anything that's a salt bomb or sugar bomb.
So I'm gonna cut it in half and then cut it in half again. I just want really small pieces. I'm gonna spray some Pam. Gonna add the chorizo.
For what? I don't. If you guys are frying up chorizos, why would you even put Pam? There's so much grease in those chorizos. I think they're gonna make their own grease. They don't need. They're not gonna be sticking.
Gonna add the other 3 chorizos in this bag and then just put it in the fridge. Oh my god, that smells so freaking good.
God damn it. Dude, I hate people around me in this neighborhood. They are constantly doing that, especially well, right now at least it's what? It's 3:41. They be freaking doing that shit at 1 or 2 in the morning. Like, are you freaking guys kidding me? Have some fucking respect for people.
I'm also gonna be adding some egg.
Some egg. Oh, what a brave woman. What a brave girl, right? She's pushing through that egg allergy.
I'm going to be adding a little bit of Colby Jack shredded cheese. All right, so now I'm about to take some of this French onion dip and some raw cauliflower. And then here is my egg.
So what was that? That was. Is she gonna give?
So here is the meal.
Is she gonna give calories? Because I would like to know. Let's see. Bear with me, please. Let's see. Chorizos. Let her finish.
Completed. And I don't know about you guys, but I love raw cauliflower. I also love it when it's cooked, so I just love it regardless.
I'm saying one bit of that
dip on my spoon so I can use it for the eggs. We can do a little taste test. Nice and cheesy.
She said Colby Jack cheese, right?
Damn, that's good. Chorizo just hits. And then I also go to water because my goal is to have 2 waters a day. It's crazy how like once you get in the habit of drinking water, like your body just automatically craves it. Because I'm telling you,
Amber, you're a dumbass. You're such a freaking dumbass. You're a human being. Most of your body is water. You need to freaking keep drinking water. You're so good. I don't even know how you're still alive. I'll be honest with you.
when I'm not drinking water at all, like
What the hell cream does she have? Like a dip?
I don't care about it, don't crave it, don't need it.
I don't get. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't crave it. Your body still needs it. Did she say don't need it? Yeah, that's why you look so spectacular.
Then when I start drinking it again, my body's like, yes, keep it up.
You're such a dumbass.
All right, I'm currently cooking some pasta, boiling some water. So my pasta's done. It's literally just pasta with chicken. I just like made my own sauce with like Parmesan cheese, spices, a little bit of
that prior meal was somewhere around 580 grams, 580 calories, 580. This, I don't know, that took way too long because it keeps putting in like the things that I eat on a regular basis, so it keeps just correcting it. I was like, can you whatever. But all right, so that was like, I'm gonna round it up to like 600. No, 570, whatever. 570 whatever, and this is probably what, another 500, 400.
Tio, I actually make this
Is that
quite often.
Was that with butter? Because if it was, it's likely around 600 calories right there. Six, seven.
So good.
So around 1200 right
A
now.
simple pasta like this is
A simple pasta like that, it's not going to fill you up for long. There is absolutely no protein there. Yeah, you're going to be full for like 45 minutes.
one of my most favorite foods. An elbow.
I can see. Yeah, you do have a body made of macaroni. That's a body um that comes from a macaroni diet.
Pasta is one of my most favorite shapes of pasta. This and I like the really small shells. Those are my fave too. And when it comes to drinks, we're having a caffeine-free Diet Coke. I did finish my water bottle from earlier, so now I need to just have one more to reach my goal. So
The teeny tiny ass goal that she makes for herself, man. It's embarrassing.
I am having a little bit more, so I just wanted to be accountable and show that. All right, you guys, so I just ate some of this. It's the Jenny's ice cream green mint chip. So good. So there is 3 servings in this, but I had some last night, so I probably just had 2 servings of this. This is probably one of the very best mint chocolate chip ice creams I've ever had. So
yeah, you can't afford to have chocolate chip ice cream, Amber, sorry. Listen, last night I had some, is it pecan ice cream, I think? And it tasted so gross. I had two teaspoons of it because I used the little teaspoon dessert spoons, and I was like, yeah, I don't want this. I don't want this anymore. Jenny's green mint.
you like it, definitely get this brand. All right, you guys.
Ice cream.
So while I have my last meal, which is some carrots and some salami with fresh mozzarella. If you guys have watched my live streams and you know.
I don't know. Is this, she said there was 3 serving sizes? Because 0.66 of a cup is 340 calories. So 920 calories? No, what, 10, over 1,000
I've been
calories?
obsessed with this. I usually just have like 1, 2, or 3 at one time. But I didn't feel like dirtying any dishes. I didn't feel like using a paper plate.
1,020.
So whatever you see me eat right now, that's going to be the end of it for tonight.
But
what I wanted to do is have a little segment at the end of my what I ate today videos called Food for Thought.
God damn it. She really thinks she's so clever.
It's where I reflect on what I ate today and I ask myself a few questions because I do like to reflect. I am a reflecting girly pop. That's why I journal so much. And
well, no, you don't reflect. You just think about it and think, I think good. No other thoughts come into your head as in maybe I shouldn't have acted this way. How can I do better tomorrow? How can I avoid doing these things? Just by you reiterating what you did, it's just a diary for you. Journals are usually for reflection and being better. For you, it's just writing things down so you can remember what it was. It's not really reflecting, really.
we'll see what I think. If I enjoy doing this at the end of my
What's crazy is that if she ate like this every day, the pounds would be flying off for a long time. I think maybe until she hits like maybe her 300s is when, like maybe like 350 is when the weight will start to slow down a bit. But if she actually ate like this and it was fucking trash, she would still be losing weight.
what I ate today videos and I'll keep it in.
And you know, for most of us, I know if I ate like this, I'll be bloated, I'll be stuck in the bathroom, and at least have 50 more pounds on me in like less than 2 months.
I might take off some questions, add some questions, or just like not do it at all. It depends on how I feel and what I think. You guys,
I think you need to stop going about things depending on how you feel, because you need to do things regardless of how you feel. This is why you are the way that you are. This is why you are as big as you are, because you only go by what you want to do and how you feel doing it. If it's uncomfortable, you don't want to do it. And guess what, Amber? Most things that will bring you the most joy and make you successful are things that are going to make you uncomfortable. You really need to stop being so damn comfortable. She That's all she ever thinks about. Do I want to do this? If not, all right, I don't have to.
They're genuinely so freaking good.
Yeah, so freaking sodium filled. Those things are salty as heck.
So it's 5 really quick questions. If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? Without a doubt, it would be the fact that I only had 2 meals today, and then I was like, you know what? Let's have some ice cream. Like, what? I wish I would have.
You're acting as if that's so out of the norm for you. And I don't know if you guys noticed, like when I keep picking this up, like my hand keeps shaking. I bought these is it, you know, the battle ropes? I bought ones that don't have cords, don't have a rope attached to it. So, but it really works out your forearms and shit. This one stopped shaking yesterday, but this one is still like freaking looking like a damn ass.
I've had like more substantial meals. And I'm having my other water. Bring yourself back to a day that you got to your heaviest weight and
She
compare.
really thinks she's so incredibly cute, huh? Be so proud of me, guys. I had some water.
Compare it to a food or meal that you had today. What would have been different about it? Well, easily I wouldn't be sitting here with a bag of freaking carrots. I'd be sitting here with a bag of chips. I mean, I'm not depriving myself of chips by no means, but I did choose these over chips, so I'm proud of that. Was there a moment
You need to stop being so proud of yourself, Amber,
today that you were about to fall off track but you stopped yourself? I just know that compared to like my worst, I definitely improved. So I am just gonna have one more of these. So
again, with comparing herself to her worst, which to her worst was in 2019. She really needs to stop that, because just because we're not in 2019 does not mean that she has stopped gaining weight. She truly has. So how about you just think about just yesterday, because I'm pretty sure yesterday you ate like shit.
having 2 in total, just so you guys know. But yeah, my goal is to
I mean, if it was just like that for everyone, we wouldn't achieve any damn goals, because we would just be thinking, well, you know what, before I didn't take a shower, and actually no, that wouldn't even apply to her, because I was gonna say like take a shower, but you know, today I wash my hands, so that's a plus. I mean, to her that would be a freaking plus. To her, she would definitely be congratulating herself. It's like, you can't compare yourself to the worst. You need to compare yourself to what you just did. Stop being so fucking comfortable and gross.
really just improve every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I hope so. I hope so.
consider today a successful day for you? No one else, just you. Why or why not? I'm gonna say partially. It's just that
Who's writing these questions? Is it just her? Because if not, just keep this shit to your journal. We don't need to know this.
ice cream. That ice cream got me, folks. And I think I'm able to
No, you got the ice cream and you dove right into that carton. So even like her language when it comes to food is like, oh, that got me. That got me. No, you got you. You got you to where you are.
say partially.
I know it doesn't really, she's just, you know, it doesn't really mean anything, but with Amber, I think everything means something.
Because I know myself. I know my worst. I know my headspace and my mind frame. And I feel like today I did pretty good. Didn't order takeout. I cooked my meals.
You know what? I'll give her that. I will give her that. I am trying a new thing here, as in not putting down every damn thing that she does. I mean, that stuff ain't gonna be here. It definitely will. But if this is the worst and she actually does get better, who am I kidding? If she does get better, then that's a plus, right? But
meals. Not just 1, 2 meals. So I am proud of that. But I am not happy with the ice cream. So last question. Is there anything from today you
is that gonna stop her from getting another carton of ice cream though? I don't think so. Is there anything from today you want to bring into tomorrow?
want to bring into tomorrow. I definitely want to continue the water drinking because it does make me feel better. Duh. I want to
If it makes you feel so much better, why don't you add another bottle? You feel even better.
continue the veggie intake as well. So I am not going to give myself a full pat on the back for today.
All right. I do like that she's having the carrots, right? But carrots do have, it's a high sugar carrot. It's a high sugar vegetable. At least, you know, take out a portion size and just eat that. You know, just pick on that instead of just like sitting there with a fucking bag, you know? I know it's so much better than chips. I agree. I agree. I'll give her that. But just because something is better doesn't mean that you get to eat the whole damn bag. And it looks like she's freaking like we just watched me myself and I just watched an ankle video where she was freaking gorging through these carrots and she was putting them in hummus. And it's like, yes, technically that's a good snack. Some hummus, like a tablespoon of hummus. So I think it's 2 tablespoons of hummus. That I think that's the serving size. With like a cup of carrots. Wonderful, wonderful snack. But she was just there eating like a small bag of, you know, baby carrots. And at some point it's just like, all right, you overdo freaking everything, right? Don't you? Except water. Except water though.
Because there is so much improvement that I could be making. And yes, I'm making a little bit, but I could have done better. So I'm completely done eating for tonight. I am gonna finish this water. I will definitely have a Sprite Zero later because I like to have a Sprite Zero before I go to bed. It's just like a thing. Don't forget.
It's a bad habit thing. You really need to stop. You're not a baby who needs their little binky, their warm milk at night with honey or some shit. You need to stop that. Or, you know what? I can even say this. Get those the water enhancers. Instead of sorry, instead of having the actual soda, put the water enhancer in a bottle of water and, you know, bango, presto bango. You have a little drink that kind of tastes the same, but you have more hydration. But it's not like she's gonna listen to anybody but her own head.
To drink your water. And I hope that you guys
Please don't tell me about drinking my water, right? Please don't. I hate when she gets like on that high horse and she's like she has one, actually this woman can have one healthy good meal and suddenly she's like Miss Guru over here.
have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
All right, at least that
Hello.
wasn't long enough to like piss me off. And you know what? Like I said, I'm trying to be more empathetic. I think that gave me heartburn. I'm trying to be more empathetic to this sick person. Um, Once I see her fuck up, though, I definitely am gonna be saying, "You damn fuck up! I knew you weren't gonna achieve a damn thing in your life." But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys thought. Please, you know, give a like or dislike. It's all good, you know. Comment. Let me know what you guys thought. What I did say that already. Let me know if there are any vintage reacts that you guys want me to react to. I have one that I have a list of, oh, I don't know where my little notebook is at. I have a little list of videos. There's one where the one if she does like that shower scene, and there's a bunch of other ones. The remembering the dang 89 lbs was age restricted. I am very new to this, so if it's age restricted, should I just go in and edit it or just leave it like that? I don't I don't know. I don't know. I usually think that most of my the people that watch they know a lot more about this, but I don't know. I guess after I do my little workout, I'm gonna see what to do. I guess I can just go back and edit it, but yeah. Anyways, so all right guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, Sunday, and yeah, let's get ready to have a freaking really good week because I think the weather's gonna be pretty nice too. So, all right, guys. See ya.